So that made me think about standards and holding people to a standard and loving them at the same time, which that's entirely stuff that I hear you talk about. And then knowing your work with the Seahawks and Coach Carroll. So this notion of relationship-based groups, teams, companies, however you want to think about it. But how do you simultaneously hold somebody to a standard, say you messed up, and at the same time love them?
Okay, so that is the fabric that binds us, right? I think. I'm imagining for you the same, is we want to be around people that somehow give us the sense that, God, when I'm around that person, I don't know, I just feel better, they make me better somehow. Let's say it's you and me, and what I want to feel from you is that you've got my back, you understand me, and that when you're making decisions, it's not just for you, it's for me as well. And so a rising tide floats all boats. The relationships that go wrong or sour is if I'm on the side of this relationship, I'm like, do I trust that he's making these thoughts or moves because it's right for him or me? And the sour relationships are the one where it's really just good for you, and I'm just casualty in your experience. So what we do ahead of time is we invest in the relationship. So for example, the Seattle Seahawks, the product is football. So just like a business, you've got products for your businesses as well. But we are a relationship-based organization. If Coach Carroll was here, he'd say, that's how we run the organization, a relationship-based organization, and the output is football. And that we found that to be incredibly valuable because none of us do this thing alone. And if we're really going to go the distance and really step into the frontier to do the amazingly difficult, challenging things, we need to lock arms to stay in the trenches long enough. And what happens for most people is we lock arms, we say, oh yeah, let's go get it. And then we lock arms, and as soon as it's hard, the brain kicks in, and the survival mechanisms in the brain are stronger than the thriving mechanisms. So the survival mechanisms of the brain light up, and what do? We save our own ass, and we unlock our arms, and we take care of ourselves. That is how people fray in rugged and stressful environments, emotionally stressful environments. We unlock. And so the extraordinary are able to stay the course, locked arms, because they're mission-minded, they're really clear about what they want to experience, and they bet on each other.